How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be debuting this 99 overall Cy Young Corey Kluber. I'm also going up against him in this video. So the past couple of ranked seasons game I've played, I have matched up against this Corey Kluber in about 4 out of the last 5 games I played, I would say. But this card is extremely dominant. He's the toughest pitcher in the game to hit, in my opinion, on Hall of Fame difficulty. I haven't really faced too many hard throwers, but the sinker comes in at like 93, 94, and this card, just for whatever reason, sinkers in this game, because of the way that they come out of the hand, the movement and the timing windows on Hall of Fame just make them seem like they're coming in at like 100 miles an hour. So even though Corey Kluber doesn't have the most velocity, that sinker will really get in on your hands as well as get on you rather quickly. I mean, I'm trying to mix in that slurve pitch as well as the changeup. I need the confidence up on those specific pitches so that way I can maximize those fastballs, the four seam as well as the cutter and the sinker. I'm going to rarely ever use the four seam. I might throw it a couple times throughout the game. I'm mainly going to use the other 4 pitches that Kluber has. If he starts to get on the sinker, then I'll mix in the four-seam fastball to try to mix up his timing a little bit. I also wanted to debut this Juan Soto as I strike out there on a pitch up and away. That's a really good pitch when facing Corey Kluber. That's a good pitch to use when you have him, as well as a pitch to look for, because that thing is almost like a boomerang, like Raleigh Fingers sinker, up and away. Different pitchers that have that sinker pitch. Oral Hershiser is another one, but Corey Kluber on Hall of Fame has to be the most difficult pitcher to hit with the pitch repertoire that he has, as well as the amount of break that each pitch has, and just the fact that he has 109, 108 hits and Ks per 9 in that range. So that is really effective. Here we're getting another strikeout already, a few strikeouts so far, trying to maximize that confidence after giving up a double against the shift to Jordan Alvarez. So we're facing the Curtis Granderson. This Granderson is really good. I kind of recently took him out of the lineup for Juan Soto. I wanted to try him out and complete that team affinity for the Nationals. That face of the franchise, Juan Soto, looks a lot better than this Curtis Granderson, at least hitting-wise, in terms of an all-around complete hitter. This Granderson has lower vision, lower contact, and lower power against righties, and I feel like I'm facing a right-handed pitcher a lot more often than I am a lefty. But there are a few solid lefties. Anyway, throughout this game, this opponent's got a couple base hits against the shift so far, and they both resulted in doubles. Almost threw him out right there, but he has his pitcher spot up. He's going to go with the bunt. The first pitch, I was able to get inside there on his hands, and he wasn't able to get the bunt down. But on the second attempt there, he was able to advance the runner to third base. Now we're in a crucial situation. We need a big-time strikeout. Hung a changeup right there. Good thing Alberto Mondesi did not destroy that changeup. This card's really good. He's his leadoff hitter. We got the big strikeout on that sinker. I didn't really hit my spot as well as I would have liked to, but here's another situation. Pablo Sanchez with the clutch block and the throw out of we got the back pick. That was an interesting play. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he thought that one was going all the way to the backstop. When I threw that one, I thought it was going all the way to the backstop. But Juan Soto has another opportunity, strikes out yet again. So not the greatest debut so far from Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, but he's also facing the best pitcher in the game. These slurves and changeups on Hall of Fame from Corey Kluber have a significant speed differential and a completely different timing window when trying to hit those pitches. So as you can see, the opponent is also struggling to square those pitches up. I've been trying to mix them in as much as I can, attacking the lefties with the changeup and the slurve, the righties with the slurve and the cutter, mixing in the sinker as well. I'm trying to throw to all quadrants of the zone. I'm not trying to get predictable to start throwing in the same location, but I was sitting on a couple pitches inside, and we start off this inning with a base knock. I've been trying to hit that inside pitch for the last few innings. He's been going to it, but I haven't been able to time it up and hit the off-speed pitch consistently. Here we get a hit and run. This is a great pitch to hit as well as below the zone. Good pitch to hit a ground ball on. And we hit it where the second baseman's vacating. So we are able to advance the runners. I'm going to try and take the lead here on a sacrifice bunt attempt from Corey Kluber. I mean, it is my pitcher. 2 guys in scoring position. I tried to use the right stick there, aim to the right, and advance the runner. Now we have Mike Trout up at the plate. The reason why I would aim to the right for the bunt attempt is so that way he would bunt it to the first baseman. I have a better chance to score, and it's a good thing I did so because he's running on contact. I have no idea what happened on this play. I probably should have just tried to go back to third base and send Corey Kluber to second because he got caught up running back and forth, as well as Byron Buxton. A double play to end the inning right there. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now we're trying to bounce back on the pitching side. We have the bottom of the 5th inning. We only have a 1-run lead. We could have been able to score another run in that last inning, but just was not able to get anything going with Trout, which is unfortunate. Here's his first perfect hit of the game. It results in an out. Just unlucky. He squared that up. That was a good pitch. That was a good hit. Perfect ground ball, and he doesn't get rewarded. That could have changed the entire inning as Granderson rips a base hit. I'm not sure, how that would have played without the shift there, but regardless, it gets through. We're facing Mitch Garver, and we are able to get out of the inning. So I wanted to focus majority on the defensive side simply because it's a 1-0 game. Corey Kluber is making his debut, but here's Juan Soto in his 3rd at-bat. I'm looking to get something going here. We need to hit the ball against the shift. He's been throwing away a lot, and there he goes. The sinker up and away. We get the bat on it. Good. PCI was all the way on it, and he hits it out for a not a no-doubt home run, but it was a no-doubter off the bat. As soon as I heard the sound of the bat on that one, I knew it was gone. Juan Soto, 100 power versus righties, and he goes deep in his debut. So that certainly makes up for the previous strikeouts for Juan Soto. We also get a strikeout facing Alberto Mondesi. Now he has Gleyber Torres up at the plate. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2-run lead. I'm feeling pretty comfortable using Corey Kluber at this point. His pitch count is pretty good, 69 pitches, and he gets the strikeout there on the slurve to freeze him. So we need to continue on with our rally. We were able to finally hit something a little bit in that last inning with the solo shot. Here we go with Byron Buxton, a good squared up, 104 off the bat, and that is also sent out for a home run. So squared up, that was a perfect swing. It wasn't a perfect, but it was a perfect swing in terms of the PCI location, and that pitch was right over the middle. Here Corey Kluber follows it up with a base hit, so he has a single in the game. He already has an RBI on that sacrifice bunt. Mike Trout is coming up, and he goes deep with a perfect line drive. That was a 4-seam fastball facing Cody Allen. He went to a relief pitcher, and as soon as he did, I was able to score a couple runs when I'm not facing Kluber. It makes perfect sense, as Kluber is absolutely disgusting. He's on a roll here, multiple strikeouts in a row throughout this game. I believe I had 5 strikeouts at one point in a row in like the 3rd and 4th, 5th inning, something like that. But this card is absolutely incredible. That pitch was a hanging slurve, but even still, he's early on it. It's tough to get perfect timing on that pitch. It's tough to wait on it long enough and to swing early enough to hit the sinker. So you have to kind of compensate. You have to kind of sit on one pitch and react. This time I missed a location with the cutter. Yordan Alvarez sends it deep for a solo shot, so that makes it a 5-1 ball game. We have Juan Soto up at the plate once again. Already has 1 home run. That was a pretty good swing, a good okay. It was in the PCI, 82-mile-an-hour slider, only hit 85 off the bat, but Juan Soto does not have over 80 power against lefties, so that's something to keep in mind as well. He does have better contact, but I'm thinking with Curtis Granderson, that might have been a home run. I'm not quite sure, because I gave up a home run to Curtis Granderson, and just right there, I figured I would mention it. He also has more power against lefties, so those are things I have to keep in mind. I'm trying out new players. I'm trying to have fun and make World Series at the same time as trying these new players out. But I really wanted to focus on unlocking this Corey Kluber because I have faced him quite a few times, and I have a tough time hitting him each and every time. In previous years, in previous MLB The Shows, I've been able to hit Corey Kluber really efficiently. I've been able to hit him pretty well over time. I mean, MLB The Show 19, he wasn't really used that much, but I was still able to see his pitches and pick up, decipher between the fastballs and the breaking pitch. But this year, he just has that pitch repertoire. He's got the sinker. He's got that good movement. And he's a 99 overall pitcher right out of the gate when everybody's still learning the game. Anyway, this guy goes with Mike Clevenger, top of the 9th, 2 down. We get an insurance run. Mike Trout goes deep. I was waiting for that fastball. Finally turned on it. Finally got a perfect hit. But the opponent is leading off this next inning with a blue pit, a jammed hit, a jammed ground ball. against the shift there. Gleyber Torres is on first base. First out of the inning, result of the next batter, Matt Olson. Anyway, we're facing Pete Alonso right here. With one down, bottom of the ninth, we get another strikeout. So that is 17th or 18th strikeout for the game. I know the announcer just said it. At the moment I'm making this video, I can't quite hear him. But I know we have a bunch of strikeouts in this game. More than half of the outs have been strikeouts, so that's effective. That makes Corey Kluber worth it in himself just to select him. Anytime you have that much of a dominant performance on the mound, especially in this first game, I'll take that. This opponent had a really good record, but we end up getting the strikeout there, his 18th punch out of the game. So 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 solo shots against Corey Kluber, but we move up to 853. That's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. That was Corey Kluber and Juan Soto's debut. Peace out.